Today, I cooked up what I think are the 5 most evil killer builds you can bring in this amazing video game. And I was thinking of a way to define what evil was in this context, but it's more of a vibes thing. Like, you get the vibes out of the builds and they give evil vibes. But you guys can tell me if I did a bad job and you got like neutral vibes out of the builds, or maybe like lawful good vibes out of the build. That would be horrible. That would be completely the opposite of what I'm going. We're gonna start out very evil with the build that Hin suggested to me. And the only reason this is still in the game is because nobody plays Xenomorph. Nobody knows that Harpoon Gun exists. Hex builds are insanely strong, but they're also very fragile because the survivors can cleanse the Hex totems and then you literally lose your perk for the rest of the game. So if you're bringing a Hex build, you want to keep your Hex totems up for as long as possible. And the best way to do that is to equip the perk Thrill of the Hunt that makes cleansing the totems take half of a generator worth of time, and maybe not that long. And the progress that you get while cleansing a totem is not permanent, meaning that if you get interrupted while cleansing a totem, you have to restart the whole process again every time you go cleanse a totem. And what the add-on Harpoon Gun does is if you hit a survivor within 30 seconds of coming out of a tunnel, every survivor in the game that's far away from you screams. And yes, screaming interrupts the cleanse. So you can very reliably protect your totems for basically the entirety of a match. And even if your totems get cleansed, a lot of the times the snowball has already happened and it's way too late for the survivors. So let me show you how the build works. All right, we're in the game and we spawned right next to a totem that we shall never allow the survivors to cleanse. If you guys don't know how this build works, I'm sure I made a little intro explaining it actually. Let me not even talk about it. Okay, you guys can just refer back to the intro that you heard at the start. So this is already gonna make them scream, and now it's blood favor, so there's literally nothing you can do, and he's dead. And I also know where everyone else. I could slug him, but we're already being super evil with the build. Let's try to be not as evil with the playstyle at least. One important thing to do with this build is to always keep refreshing coming out of the tunnel, because you only have 30 seconds to make the survivor scream after you come out of the tunnel. So let's make sure we keep that refreshed. This guy immediately dying corner? Damn, okay. Serious match? I mean, I think she's just clueless, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, we already got 2 hooks at the start of the game. This is just Xenomorph, you know, blood favor Xenomorph is disgusting. And the build works off of, you know, never allowing them to cleanse my blood favor ever. So we're gonna be disgusting the whole game. This guy has a lot of distance on me, so I mean 30 seconds is a very big time window, so I think I'm still gonna be... Whoa! That's some totem cleansing speed, I think. Oh my god, this player is lagging. Guy's on 72. I was gonna put him in deep wound. I don't know where he's going. Is he going for the unhook? I think the game is over. Okay. Well, I said I wasn't going to be evil with the playstyle, but they did cleanse one of my totems. They do not take kindly to totem cleansers. Oh my god, she started moving. I didn't expect her to. And boom. And this guy had unbreakable. Okay. Okay, now it's over, right? GG's? I'm not sure. I guess I'm going to have to go one by one picking them up. I guess I will. Okay. All right, we're in Trickster's Delusion. This map is actually very bad for, you know, any killer in the game, but especially, well, not especially Xenomorph. So it's fine for Xenomorph, but it's bad for what we're trying to do, because we're trying to get hits 30 seconds after coming out of the tunnel. And because there are so many turns here, it's very difficult to, you know, get line of sight on the survivor to do that, unless we're very precise with where we come out, which we weren't already. Oh, we already see a survivor. Ooh, she realized I was here. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're not going to get the scream here, but I'm still going to have to commit to chase. Because... Oh no. Damn, that was still within 30 seconds. That must have been like 26 seconds. And remember, every single time we make them scream, that resets all the progress. Oh my god, there's a window here. Okay. In this case, we will go back to the tunnel because we do need to make them scream again. I need to learn this map desperately. Even when I play Survivor, I'm completely clueless on this map because I have no idea where the resources are and where you want to run. I know where the god pallets are, I guess. Okay, we were very precise with the teleport here. There is, however, a turret here, which makes life a lot more difficult. Let's see, did they make a lot of distance? I guess they did. I guess they did make a lot of distance. Let's check on this. Oh, they're right here. Ah, yes, the invisible hitbox. It's okay. We still make them scream. That resets all the progress they have on whatever totem they're at. Even though we got robbed by the hitbox, I think I can commit this. She might have overcome. This is a lot of distance she got from this. Maybe my movements is just bad. And she can't drop the guard pallet because of blood favor. That's so unfortunate. Bro, this is broad daylight robbery. I don't know why she still gave it to me. I guess she felt bad. I guess she felt bad. Thank you so much, Cheryl. But I do think if they have found a totem, yeah, they would be cleansing the totem right now. Because committing to chases like this is a bad idea. You usually want to go around tagging people. But it's fine. The first totem cleanse is completely free. Don't forget. They were on the gen over here, right? They fully regressed. Okay. You can go back right here. Come out right on top of them. This guy was sprint bursting, I think. Very interesting. Gameplays by the Claudette right here. We should be able to get this hit. And she's stuck here as well. We have blood favor up. And this is the end of Claudette. Getting 2 taps is very important with this build. And it's very easy as well because we have blood favor. But in maps like these where they can, you know, break line of sight all the time, it can get a little bit difficult. A little bit. I should actually be highlighting the tunnels more. I don't play Xenomorph a lot, so I don't have the muscle memory to be tagging the tunnels that I want to go to. This is actually an insanely helpful mechanic that I should be using. Let's see if they're here. They are not. Oh, they're doing the ninja. Yep. Make them scream. That procs my ruin, and should be down. This person did not hear me coming at all. Not even for a second. This is great. This is very important because now, if they cleanse a totem, it's probably going to be something we care about. And I can't believe they popped the gen. I just heard someone. Let's see if we find them. I saw footsteps. Did they just set this up? I'm not sure what the sounds mean. It does help a lot. If you already play Xenomorph, it's very helpful, guys. It's very helpful knowing what you're doing with the character, but it's not mandatory. Not mandatory at all. Oh my god, they actually cleansed another totem. These guys are outplaying me very hard. I gotta give it to them. So far, they've done 2 gens and they've cleansed totems. This is unexpected for this world. They're stealthing me very well as well. It's also just because I'm so lost on this map the entire time. You don't have to try too hard to stealth me here. Okay, make them scream. This is important. Our blood favor is still up, which is the perk we care about the most. Followed closely by ruin, but like I'm pretty sure blood favor is what makes this insanely overpowered. Is the two tap potential of blood favor. There's a Cheryl on Death Hook right here, by the way. And there's I just hooked her in front of my totem, which very sad ordeal. But if we're playing this correctly and we're getting the hits, they should not be able to cleanse that. Well, I guess now they got rid of my girl, so it's actually doable to cleanse the totems, but it's still very hard. Is he gonna hit the woo? Oh, if I immediately sent that, I'm pretty sure I would have gotten it. But in this situation, we have to drop the chase. It's very inefficient to commit to him. Now that he vaulted one of those insane windows that this map has plenty of. Let's refresh the timer here on the 30 seconds. Come out of this tunnel. We're probably going to come out slow. But it's completely fine. They should be around for the unhook right now, right? Oh. Vaulted into me. Didn't know where I was. Did I make her scream on the hook? These guys are blasting the generators. I think it would actually be a good idea for me to do a little slugging here. Since we know where everyone is at all times because of the add-ons, can actually do a lot by just slugging a little bit. I could just hang near the hook and win this game, no questions asked. But that's kind of boring, you know? That is kind of boring. And they're going to be going for the unhook right now. So, I mean, this Cheryl is going to be the one to go for the unhook, most likely. Actually, no, it's the injured Claudette. Oh, yeah. And the Cheryl is on death hook. That was nice movements by her. But she is on death hook. And I have infinite pressure. And there's no way they have time to do 2 generators while I have all this pressure before she dies. So unfortunately, Cheryl will be going down. Let's try and ease the pain by just finishing them off right here. I'm so surprised they're actually cleansing totems, by the way. I think what's happening is I'm downing them while being close to the person that's cleansing, so I'm not making them scream, and I'm not interrupting the cleanse. Because I'm pretty sure that's what's happening right now. But not like it matters. They've wasted all their time, all their useful time in this game trying to cleanse my totems, and, you know, now they die. You know, now they die. So the objective is still going to be accomplished. That was very good flare by the Steve. Can hit him over here. Not much he can do on this towel, unfortunately. We did just down the Claudette over here. Nier's still over here. She's gonna sprint burst. Let's go after the dead on hook survivor. He just made it very easy for me. I'm actually gonna just take this. I could go after her, but you know, it's just useless. Useless time waste. Just gonna pick up the Steve, but now, you know, it is too late. It is too late for the survivors to win. But I gotta give it to them. They stealthed me insanely well. And they actually cleansed a bunch of totems. They did generators. They played extremely well. Ooh, and we hit the drag as well. Nice. GG's. The second build makes me very happy. It makes the old man smile. This was suggested to me by Seven, and it's basically just Slug Billy. I'm sure all of you are familiar with the Slug Billy in the worst way possible. The Slug meta is basically bringing Chlorophobia and Infectious Fright and basically never hooking survivors ever. So thank you, Seven, for giving me a great excuse to play some very mean, very evil Billy. And here's how to speedrun some 4Ks as the Hillbilly with the Slug build. All right, we're loading into the Sanctum of Wrath. That's my favorite character in the whole game. Our goal is to get every single survivor on the floor in a reasonable amount of time. So let's just swap chase here a little bit, because that guy got a little too much distance. This person has sprint burst. Ooh, I almost hit that as well. It's okay, we can play around these rocks somewhat. Ooh. Let me like in here. Okay, that's one. There's someone else close. There's someone in the main building. And they just sent it. Okay. They DC'd. I don't know why. Let's see how they play this. Okay, that's 2 down. Someone was crossing for the save. I guess we should go for them, but this guy's closer. And he's down. Oh man, the bot got the pickup. Could have ended it right there. Could have been it. Let's go after this person. This is the real player. Ooh, and she's down. And now I just gotta find a bot. Where's this bot at? There's a stealthy bot! They're gonna get the pick! No! Okay, the bot didn't get the pick. That's fine. We can do this. Oh, and that's it. Oh my god. They just all died. They fell over. That's so unfortunate. Alright, we're loading into the Trickster's Delusion, bro. You don't like to see this. You do not like to see this map, especially not on the Billister. On the Bilster. Look, I can't even go. I want to use my chainsaw. But I can't. I can't. Okay, we already found the first chest though. Ooh, he flared out. That was so unique. Such a unique way of playing that. Oh, wait, I went a little too wide there. But this guy doesn't look extremely experienced, I must say. So hopefully we don't get destroyed by the map too much. Okay, nice. That's the first one down. I had a feeling he was going to camp the pallet. This guy is also on high ping for some reason. hate to see it. The Mega crouched right next to the generator. Well played. Ooh, I'm playing these kind of bad. There should be 3 chainsaws here, I guess. Second down is taking a little too long. The Mega is actually playing it insanely well. There's a lot of stuff in the way, but I already missed 2 chainsaws that I should have just gotten for free. Nice. Good job on the pallet drop. Oh, there's too many turns here. I think it might actually be the smart place to just drop this. Because we're going to be stuck in the chase for a long time. We gotta approach them while they're not expecting us on this map. This guy was expecting me though. He pre-run me very hard. Okay, fake pallet drop for the ace. Ooh, I hesitated the tiniest bit there. He left. Okay, these are actually good players. Props to them. Ooh, I tried mind gaming a little bit, but this thing is a little too big. I don't think this map is very playable for the Billister. Okay, fine. We body blocked him, but for some reason my character just decided not to hit him with the chainsaw. Okay, he can't escape it this time. I don't know what the fuck happened there, guys. Maybe it was a skill issue, you never know. I cannot believe this. Oh, this just hurts. Oh, really? I bumped her? That's so sad. Right, I wasn't even going for you, but I appreciate this. This does help my situation quite a bit. Okay, I like this. I like that she's not playing that. That shit is a little too big. I have to be extremely accurate. Okay, we got her. And oh my god, the last survivor is already here. Ooh, we almost had him too. That's so sad. Will he save the game? Nice flare. Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible. No! Don't let him save the game, Buffalo, please! I need this! Wait, he's not even going towards anyone, though. What's like this is not gonna help his case. I'm gonna rev when I'm closer because I'm revving from too far away and it's most definitely hurting my situation. Alright, that's GG's. A little bit more suffering than I intended, but for this map, was that even a bad performance? I don't know. I don't think it was. All right, and we're loading into Badham Preschool. This is definitely not something you want to see when you're trying to slug everyone instantly at the start of the game. But the good thing is we don't have to slug them all at the start of the game because we also have slowdown in the build. I like running this build, but instead of Ruin and Throw, I bring just Lethal Pursuer. But I'm glad I went with the slowdown one for this game because it's probably going to be rough. Oof, I went a little bit wide there. Oh my god, I hit him with the tech. He didn't know about the tech. Or maybe he did. Maybe he just fucked up. But yeah, I missed that chainsaw. But if you cancel the chainsaw and flick your camera towards the survivor, you can still hit the survivor right after. It's hard for me to talk and focus when I'm playing Billy because this character takes a little bit of attention to execute. You could say. Oof. This guy was trying to stealth, going for the pickup. I sent that so bad. Okay, that was actually a good play by her. It didn't work in that case, but crouching there was actually the highest percentage play there, probably. And there's a survivor here. Just gonna get close. We can probably end the game right here. Last survivor is over there. He has to juice me very hard. Let's see. It does have the house here. Oh. Okay. That was definitely not the most optimal way of playing that situation. The next build I want to show you guys is Stealth Oni. When Vecna got released, the perk Secret Project got introduced to the game, and for the first time ever, you could have undetectable at the start of the match. Because Secret Project will make you undetectable anytime a generator is blocked. And you know what perk blocks generators at the start of the game? Corrupt Intervention. Oni struggles a lot to get the first hit. In fact, the best way to beat an Oni player is to delay that first hit for as long as possible and try to win the game before he even gets his power once. With this build, the first hit is going to be completely free a lot of the times because the survivors won't even hear you coming. And then for the other perks, we're going to have DMS so we can activate Secret Project a few more times throughout the game. And Ultimate Weapon because Infectious Fright does not work since there are no survivors within my terror radius because I'm undetectable a lot of the times. So we're gonna bring the budget option. Yes. All right, we're in. And for some reason, I just knew it was gonna be Yamaoka. I just knew it from the start of the game. Well, everyone knows the map from the start of the game. I mean, from like when I queued up, I knew it was gonna be Yamaoka. Like every time I play Oni, it's Yamaoka. Oh, it's already someone in the main building. Did they hear me coming? Are my footsteps very loud? Not even sprinters. Okay. So at the start of the game with the Stealth Oni, you want to play for multiple fresh hits and not just follow that guy. All he gives you blood. I'm trying to catch rotations here, but it doesn't make any sense for me to like look at this side of the map. Because of corrupt, right? That side of the map is corrupted. So the survivors are likely going to be on this side. The man undetectable is already gone. There was someone else in the main building. I think I just fucking fully missed him. This is not the perfect start, but we still got a free hit. And because Corrupt is up, they have like a smaller selection of generators that they can actually do. So yeah, we're just gonna find some random strays like this, and we're gonna get power. So I'm gonna hold my power for now. Oh, I actually see someone there. I don't have to hold my power at all. I was gonna say I'm gonna hold my power so I can find people before I pop it, but the people was already found. Damn. This guy has Calm Spirits. Countered my ultimate weapon perk instantly. And they're saboing. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. But then, who saves you? Who's gonna save you? Bro, there's so much blood around the map. I could literally get my power back instantly and it's like nothing ever happened. It's as simple as it gets, guys. As simple as it gets. And the power is back. As Oni, it's hard to keep your power up. This guy just 4%. Oh no, someone else was here. It's hard to keep your power up all the time because people usually play extremely safe when you're not in power as Oni because they want to deny it. But with this build, since we got so many injuries at the start of the game, we just have like 100% uptime on the power. I can just go back to the places where I know people bled and harvest. I tried short swinging him there, it didn't work. Oh my god, he just actually sent it. Okay, I want to use my ultimate weapon, but I want to get it down and then use my ultimate weapon. Okay, this guy is just a full sender. The full sender at hearts. I actually see someone else in front of me. And they just proc DMS here, so that means that there's more people here. Yeah, there's a healthy person here. We want to go for the healthy person. Ooh, if I weren't trash at Oni, I get that. Because I am fully garbage. Oh, I mind gamed her though? Okay. Let's actually open the locker. And try to get info on the other person that was here. Let's see if we're fast enough. Oh. She was in the locker. I just checked the wrong one. Okay. I wasn't even gonna check the other one. I would just assume that she's far enough away. If she had a little more courage in her hearts, she would have been fine. Oh, and the game is over. GG's. You know what? Let me get power and finish her off with the power because I need some practice. Because my Oni is some trash, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I need to chase and learn right now. I'm like I need this. I think I could have hit that if I were faster. Maybe. I thought I'd get her there. She's too smart. She has a fucking tree! Okay, I got you though. GG's. Alright, Dead Sins. This map is actually a lot harder to play than Yamaoka for this build. Because undetectable does not mean as much on this map. It actually is pretty irrelevant. Because the map is wide open. So catching people off guard is a lot harder. Let's see what we can do. Maybe there's people behind the hill here? Okay, they're pre-running me because they see me coming from so far away. This guy has a pallet. Does this guy make another thing? I mean, she has a shitty pallet. Nice, that's perfect. Always chase the sprint burst player because sprint burst players are usually trash. like, let me just be honest with you guys. Yeah, let's try to play for the second tag. Get greedy. She has a 4 lane. This is not a particularly strong tell. Can do a little mind game here. Gonna hit the pallet. And we get power off that. Again, very good early game because of the build. I mean, and because the, you know, the Fungman did not play that very well. Just what's that? Remember, I'm trying to find someone now. A healthy survivor or something. I guess it could be this person. This person is the other injured person, but... Are they inside the locker, maybe? Oh, no, they were here. Alright, and we can put them on the hook now. Hopefully there's no one else here to pallet save. There wasn't. And there should be a lot of blood for me there. I unfortunately don't have a super close hook, so we got a hook kind of far away. But there should almost definitely be enough blood here for me to get power back. Yep. And we already know where someone else is, so we can just insta-pop. And we are undetectable right now as well. Oh! I was so scared I was going to miss that. I'm just going to take again. Because there's no point in me slugging right now because I have no info on where anyone else is. And there's a lot of blood here on the window as well. Is that enough? Not quite. Give me that fast. Okay, I do not want to go after that. Go after the healthy person. Nice. Or you got, I'm actually going to leave her on the floor and go back to the hook because I think they might actually just go for the save here. Oh, nice send. We put them in deep wound as well. And then we can just hook this person and now they're on death hook. This is perfect. Get all this blood. There should be more blood on this side as well because the person that went for the save was also injured. Oh. You'll love to see this. As the Oni. Okay. Get power back. I'm just gonna insta-pop. Hopefully we can intercept someone going for the unhook here as well. Yeah. Nice. They didn't even go for the unhook. Oh! I fucked that up. We're undetectable here though. Nice. Perfect. And the game should just be over here. Damn. Alright. I'm pretty sure they're far stacked. They all loaded in together. They just got destroyed. That's unlucky. Well, GG's. This is a very strong map for... Oh my god, they were stacked. I mean, they had a little gen rush here, little strong chase build here. Just, bro, this build is actually good. This build is actually good. I'm surprised. This is not just gimmick. This is very strong. The next build is a personal favorite of mine and the only way you can be excused if you play Hag. And that, of course, is the Chag. Hag, for some reason, has an add-on that makes her not able to teleport to traps, but it makes her 4.7, which is ever so slightly faster than the base killer speed, meaning that Hag goes from a 4.4 killer that survivors can run around things forever against to a killer that's faster than Trapper. And we can extrapolate this add-on by bringing a bunch of chase sparks and walking everyone down as the Hag. No one ever expects this. Everyone is always greeting every pallet because they think you're 5.4, and then suddenly you're on top of them, and then suddenly you have 8 stacks of Saved Best for Last, and then suddenly you also have extra haste from Rapid Brutality. It's brutal. It's brutal. And yeah, let's cut into the game right now. In fact, you're already seeing the game right now, probably. All right, we're in RPD, and we are playing as the Chag. On this map, I mean, I don't think it's particularly like bad or good. Like, I don't think there's like this map is about neutral for me, about neutral. So let's see if we can find survivors. I think they just spawned on the right side, right? Because this is East Wing. I think it is because they have helicopter gen. So maybe they're all stacking garden or maybe helicopter. Yeah, they're stacking garden. We're approaching them from the good direction as well. This guy just fully pre-ran me. That's okay. I'm pretty sure the V is on sprint burst. Pretty sure. Oh, I thought she was just gonna drop. That's my bad. She drops now though. No, she doesn't. Okay. Okay, this is a greeter. She drops here though. She should have dropped. Gets to a point where greeting too much is just not a smart play, you know? She's going back to it. She's going back to it. And I'm pretty sure I get this. Oh my god, she ran straight. This guy is a beast. She drops here. Okay. Got kind of predictable though, bro. Yep, we can get another tag here. This guy thought he was sneaky. He was not sneaky whatsoever. That's good. No one ever expects the Hag to be this fast, to be fair. Maybe this guy was greeting so much because he thought I was 4.4. I understand. There's no way you came for this. This guy's just full hovering, bro. Oh my god. Oh, it's because... Is that BGP? There's no way it isn't. So it's not sprint burst. It's okay, she's dead anyway. No, she's not. She's got help. It's fine. That is almost definitely BGP. Let's be smart with the chases. Let's just take the tags here. Unfortunately, she's my obsession, so if I hit her, it doesn't really change anything. They're all taking hits for each other. They're very good survivors. We'll go after the non-obsession because I need my Stabiffle stacks, but she's just no scratch marks for some reason. Gonna drop this. It's okay. We take that. Break the pallet. I'm surprised that doesn't hit her. Everyone is just here. We're just gonna harvest. It's time for the harvest. Let's break this. No reason to leave them safety. Since they're all injured, this is the prime time to actually greed. Nice. Get her with the mind game. Nice. And the harvest was very nice. Oh my god, the harvest was so satisfying. But they already picked them up though. Maybe I greeted it too much. But we can keep greeting because it doesn't matter. Gonna pre-drop this. And then all of their safety is just out the window now. In the center of the map. And they only popped one generator. So we only end up getting one hook. But we get one hook in like 5 different pallets. And now they're just absolutely cooked whenever they come to the center of the map. Yeah, I knew they would be healing here. Get rid of this as well. Okay, just sabotage the teammate. Respect. And now he's dead as well. I guess I'll pick this guy. If he has DS, this is the best time for me to eat the DS. And now I can actually just full tunnel her, and it's no problem. She's gonna have DH for sure. The fuck? She's got fully FOV'd. I should probably hook her in the middle because the middle of the map is where I kicked all the pallets, but it shouldn't matter. They should just be cooked now. They put themselves in a very unfortunate situation playing a little too altruistic, bro. A little too confident for the Chag, you know? And the Chag pounced like a tiger, as she does. And now whenever the person gets unhooked, we can just, you know, finish the job. Unfortunately, she's gonna be the obsession now because she DS'd me. You can even be a little bit toxic and place a trap here so that they get stuck when they go save. Let's see, that guy's gonna go for the save for sure. Oh no, dummy. Can't go for it, bro! It's okay, because he has infinite time on the endurance, but it shouldn't matter. He should just die as well. Now, where's your safety now, bro? Where are all the pallets at? Where is everything, bro? We don't got nothing? There's no way. They're running to the main building here. This is perfect because remember, they don't have anything left on the map on this side. So I can actually just down the Cheryl with my 8 stacks to Biffle and go after the kid and lose basically no time. I gotta take this hit, unfortunately. That's okay because this person is no longer my obsession. That's insane vaults. Alright, just wait out the dead hard. And now... Bro, these guys are just disappearing, bro, into thin air. And now the game is over. Triple resetting? Okay. There's nothing for you here, bro. You guys remember when you dropped all the pallets? Those were the good old days, man, when you had pallets. I remember them as well. Oh, yeah, and I have 7 permanent stacks to save the best for last. This is perfect. You can just walk people down with 7 stacks. You are picking very fast, though. And they keep running me into the middle of the map. I don't know if they realize the safety is over. Yeah, there's nothing up there for you, bro. Maybe you have the shit filler here, maybe. But that's about it. And the game is over. GG's. Chag wins once again. Chag brings it home. Big DH. He went down 3 times and he never used his DH. Alright. GG's, guys. And yeah, she did have BGP. They had all the chase perks, guys, but you guys, resource management is a thing that you guys have to worry about. If you drop too many of your resources, especially when the game is not being progressed, you're just gonna get harvested after. And they were definitely swiffing, by the way, 4 flashlights. And for the final build, I have to show you guys a nostalgic Legion build. When I was a little baby playing this game, Legion was my favorite character, I know. And this build was the first time I was exposed to gimmicky builds. And that was when I decided that I hate gimmick builds, but not before I abused this build a lot. Legion has an add-on that shows you the auras of survivors who are mending within a 24-meter radius of you. And he also has an add-on where if you hit the survivor in frenzy, they become oblivious for 60 seconds. So what you can do with these 2 add-ons is you can go around hitting people and then fatigue, and because they're oblivious, they're not going to hear your attack radius and they have to mend sometime. So you slowly stalk them just outside of vision and wait until they start mending, and then you pounce like the lion you are. And yeah, I talk more about the build in the game, so let's just jump straight into it. Oh, alright, we actually got a perfect map for this. I was worried we would get some like super wide open map, but this is actually perfect. So the idea behind this build is we're gonna hit them, put them on mending, and then they're gonna be oblivious. We're gonna stealth up on them and down them because we're gonna be able to see them because of the other add-on that we have equipped. The sunglasses. Let's see it in action. Let's put both of them on mending, and we're just gonna go around and fatigue. Okay, and now they're gonna be mending somewhere. Because they have to. Oh. Hey there, bro. Just realized where I was coming from. Yeah, that person was doing the gen while mending. This is interesting technology. We don't have time. I'm actually gonna drop this chase because they're for sure gonna be mending. Look. This person's mending and they're oblivious. So we can just approach and put her out of her misery. This works best if you're like just trying to go for a specific person and not spreading injuries like this, but they're all hanging together, right? If they're hanging together, it gets a little more complex. And I was talking to my chat, we haven't, like, I got conflicting answers on this. I'm not sure if the killer instinct on your power works on people that are oblivious. So it's hard for me to tell you guys if you should run the exact build that I'm running because I'm not 100% sure if it even works. But the idea is just that you put people in mending, and then when they're mending, you see their auras, and that's it. Just gonna drop this. Okay, everyone else is far away. I'm gonna just fatigue over here. She's actually mending in a check spot, though. Oh. It didn't matter. She actually just didn't see me coming. I thought she was being a genius by mending in the right spot there, but she wasn't. I should have just put her in mending. I think it also works if I just hit her here and put her in like regular mending. It should work, but then she's not going to be oblivious, right? I'm just going to hook because I'm not trying to be evil in the playstyle as well. We're already being evil with the build. We don't have to be evil with the playstyle. We're actually going to put them on the hook, yeah? No problem. This guy has a toolbox, but he's not subbing my hooks. I have scratch marks here, but I think I'm more worried about relighting my Pentimento now. Pentimento is not a particularly good perk on killers that don't have a lot of map mobility, but I think it's especially good on this build because we just have so many totems, right? And Legion kind of has map mobility in the power. But I could just M1 this guy, but we're going to make it, you know, we're going to play the build. And just actually hit her. And then now, yeah, I'm not getting killer instinct on the people that are oblivious. You guys see that? So it actually doesn't work. So the person that's spam typing in my chat right now that it does work is incorrect. Who could have seen that coming, guys? People talk with so much, like they know so much, you know what I mean? But then they just don't. It's crazy. It's crazy. So oblivious does not give you killer instincts, but it still works for what we're trying to do here. And that was some of the weirdest mind games I've ever done. She sends that, okay. Oh, I don't want to chase anyway. I'm trying to get them while they're mending. We're gonna drop that. We're gonna never chase, never learn that because I'm not trying to learn anything. I'm trying to put them on the hook while they're mending. But they're too preoccupied doing my totems. Like, there's too many distractions for them, guys. I don't think they're gonna put a single gen. Just gonna drop this. I mean, again, I could just kill her here, but I'm just gonna power. Try to put as many of them as possible into Deep Wound so we can use the build. Because you see that, look at this. This person is mending here, but she was actually check spotting me. But it doesn't matter in this case. And that's it. This build is very, it's very, very gimmicky, and it feels really bad on the survivor side. You like be undetectable in general or oblivious. It doesn't feel particularly good to play against. So I think this classifies as evil. Like if I had to put it on an evil tier list, it would be at least B tier, you know? At least B. Probably a little higher, maybe B plus. And yeah, as you can see, they have 0 progress anywhere. My ruin is cleansed though. They actually cleansed my ruin first. There's a person running this way. I'm just gonna let them go. I'm trying to be as nice as possible to them so that this game lasts a little bit. Because if I just go too crazy, the game might just end. There's another Pentimento for me upstairs as well. Let's put this guy into Deep Wound. Okay, and we're gonna get nothing on anyone. Oh, actually, this person actually cleansed their plaything. It's nice. Get him with the big lunge. There's someone upstairs as well that also cleansed their plaything. And they're on the gen. I'm gonna go up here. Hopefully my power comes back and we put them in Deep Wound as well. But if they mend over here, then there's not much I can do. She joked me. And then we're just gonna fatigue and see what she's gonna do. No, she caught onto it, guys. She caught onto it. No! No! How dare you to stop doing the double play? You're not supposed to. To be fair, this add-on combo already got me so many downs that the game is just snowballing out of control now. You guys see how like they just can't do gens. They have so many objectives. They have to cleanse my totems through Thrill. They have to cleanse their playthings because then they can't mend. Because if they mend, then I'll see them and I'll just stealth up on them and kill them. This is also the perfect map, which, you know, you're gonna get diminishing returns if you play on different maps. But yeah, it's still pretty good. Let's put you on the hook. Right next to the totem. My Thrill is still up. She's trying to re-cleanse a Pentimento there. Is what she's trying to get rid of. Could kick Daijin, but ain't nobody got time for that. There should be a person at 1 as well. This person is going down. Yeah, there's a person in glass room. They might actually pop Daijin. Yeah, that's that oblivious. Oblivious status effect, you know, it does things to you. Yeah, and they actually popped glass room gen. That's the Feng Min there, I think. Yeah, they're both here. One of them is going upstairs, the other one is here. I'm gonna go after this guy because this is the only person that I can put on the hook without killing. We're gonna do this now. All they have to do is run away from me for the next 60 seconds. But they won't. Oh, bro, I bet this doesn't feel good to play against, especially not on this map, bro. Alright, let's go relight all. How can I relight so many totems? I think they all cleanse their playthings. Nice DH. Job Fengmin. Oh, but you know what happens when she DHs me? I was gonna say she has to cleanse, but she kind of just fell down on my lap. And it might be time to murder you, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's go relight all the totems and let them save. They are also healing. They're healing through Pentimento on the Legion game. This is just all the smart gameplays. These are my solo queue teammates. It is what it is. Sometimes it happens. Let's go find some more people to sneak up on. The UN Depot. I'm actually gonna go around and hit everyone because they're expecting me to be canceling power and showing up undetectable. We can subvert their expectations by not doing it. I mean, doing it still, but doing it later. Something like now. Look. They're like, yeah, he ran away. What is this? Sixth Sense? Hello? What? Is this guy a genius? Oh no, I can't lose on this, bro. If I lose on this palette, would be career over. That's Spider-Man, bro. The spider, the Spidey sense is tingled there. That's the only explanation. Maybe this skin is probably the worst skin I could have equipped for this, because my character goes. This is almost definitely the worst skin I could have went. Swing to drop down here. Drop down slightly faster. Let's see who's on this shin. Nobody. They both healed. They mended and healed. Oh, there. Oh my god. I could not see the... I don't think I can make this. It's just too smart. Okay, bro. You think you're good? You think you're funny? You are good and funny and tall and handsome as well. All of those things. Can I hit her? This guy's mending upstairs. Probably heard me fatigue. But remember, even if she mends, she's still oblivious. She is gonna vote this look. She's cleansing the totem. Okay, I'm probably gonna get demonetized official that. Can we blur that? Can we blur that, please? That was horrible. That's just tragic. I hear you. Please don't find Hatch. Please. If she finds Hatch, the game is forever sided. It's that simple. Okay, well, you just a dead hurdle. Look, this guy's even complaining about the build. This is perfect for the video. Thank you. I'm very talented. Just like one legion. Just like one build creation. Follow me on Twitch. How? Figure it out. Follow your senses. Trust your instincts. I'm oblivious all the time. I know what you mean.
Woof.